Hi, this is Dr. Stinson. I'm going to share with you just a brief video just about the live text, and I'm going to explain to you just the orientations, the functionalities of some of the components that's inside, such as adding images, um, editing text, editing the portfolios, downloading, uploading documents. If you have need to just access this video that I'm going to make, you can always you can type in this bit.ly code and it take you straight to it. I think I will just upload this PowerPoint to the portfolio just so you can re-look at it again, look at it again or something like that, or what have you. Or if you have questions, feel free to email me at mrstinson34@gmail or at astinson at alasu.edu. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So first things I'm gonna do, I'm just briefly gonna go over this, have an overview. I'm gonna show you how to access the website, the Livetext website, and some basic functions about the through navigation, such as the dashboard, how you look at your courses, how you look at your documents, and how you start an assignment, edit, and how you submit an assignment. So the first thing that we do, first we have to type in www.livetext.com into the address ribbon. And if you remember your username, your password, just type it in and just click the login button. However, for some of you who may not be proficient with, or this is maybe your first time using Livetext, or you haven't used Livetext in a while, you can always type in the last email address that you had with the account and contact the Livetext office, or they will send you back an email asking you to reset your password. So you can always call tech support at 866-548-3839. They're always helpful whenever I have a student in the office, or if I'm away from my desk, I just have to make a phone call or just in the hallway. They're extremely helpful. You can just give them a call and they will just set you right back up. All right, so the first thing, once you're in, typically this screen is really for faculty members. This is what faculty will see when they get into the course, but this is pretty much at the dashboard, just about for everybody. No, this is a student's view, sorry. So what you would typically see is just the assignment that you have, and if you have already submitted an assignment, such as this one was from fall 2012, but it will give you a list of courses that you enroll and some quick links, and we will go over some of these today. All right, so typically what you see after you have viewed an assignment, you will have the link of the assignment just at the bottom. What I typically ask my students to do when they first start a course is I always give them the template, but subsequent um, templates, subsequent templates. Some professors don't ask the students to use a template, but they always ask them to create a live text template, and you can always attach files, and we will talk about some of those. Okay, so when you're ready to submit an assignment, I know we're moving ahead, but I just want to give you a snapshot. I've noticed that a lot of students fail to submit their assignments completely, but what you will see is the submit button at the top where it says submit, and you just click it, and it will take you to submission to a submission screen, and it will be located at the bottom right hand corner. When you're trying to edit your portfolio, I've seen where some students have difficulties editing their portfolios, and they really don't have an idea of what things they need to do. But you typically just click on the edit button, and it opens up a whole gamut of functionalities for you. However, if your instructor, like I mentioned, if your instructor does not use a course template, they will usually ask you to put all your assignments on the same template. But you click on use this template only one time. Then from there, that template can be used, and it's going to be found inside your documents. If you click on use this template again, a new document will be created. That's not a good idea because it gets confusing after a while, and it's confusing because you will have multiple documents with the same name, and you may not know which document that you need. So the next time you need to use this template, you always find it in documents, which will be located at the top of the screen. And documents is located, the document tab is located at the top. But once you click edit, it will open up just a gamut of options for you, where it's the same thing as Microsoft Office, where you have the same functionalities, where you can edit the your text, and you can insert links or insert images. You can also toggle between the HTML file, so you can just post embed codes. But you typically want to either copy paste your assignments in the top left corner, or you can type them there. So let's talk about hyperlinking um, and attaching documents. So in order to in order to hyperlink a website, you will click this link that looks like a globe. That's for hyperlinking. And when you get ready to attach a file, I ask my students to uh, insert an image, attach a file with the link at the very bottom. I typically don't ask my students to use the attaching images link at the bottom, because it gives just a huge picture, and sometimes it not distorts, but it takes up so much space and you can't really maneuver it like you want to. So that's why I ask my students to use the camera at the top when they are inserting images. So once you have clicked the hyperlink key, it takes you to a dialog box. And this dialog box, you copy your URL and you paste it into the URL ribbon. And I ask my students to set it where it opens up in a new window, where you just click advanced and you just click new window option, and then you just click OK afterwards. And then once you paste your link in, you'll see that it displays for you your website. And then from there, from the target screen, is really is typically not set. So you have to click where it says new window blank, so that way it opens up into a new window. So like I said, I really don't like my students to use the insert image button at the bottom, because it gives that a huge file. So once you click the insert image uh, uh, function at the top, if you have already used the several images before, you can just select from the list that will be stored um, in your documents in your file manager, or you can just upload a new file. So from there, if you want to upload a new file, you click on browse for browsing your computer, typically, whether it's going to be on your jump drive or your hard drive. And then it will take you to a dialog box. And then you have to locate the image that you want. And I was just playing around with this one, where I just added it into, just saved an image into the desktop instead of using my Dropbox or either my jump drive. And from there, once you click the image, and you will see the operation of the computer loading the program loading up your image. And then you can either set it what size that you want it, where you want to place. So there's no more things that you can do once the image has been successfully put into your file manager. And from there, you can set where you want it to display, whether you want to hyperlink it again. You can add a hyperlink to it, where people can access the image, click on that image, and it will take them to take them to a website, and you just click on OK. Okay, same thing. We just adding in, and this one is the same functionalities, similar functionality, I mean, as adding documents, and we access that one from the very bottom of that page. So once you've completed you finish editing the document, you just click on save and finish. Or if you have not completed it, you make sure you click on save changes as you go along. But once you finish, just click on save and finish. So next page, my students will click on next page. It will take them to the another screen, and this one is just applying. This screen is just to show you how to apply a different style, where it gives just different colors rather than just the basic monochrome white. So you have several to choose from. I typically like using the Chromatics Blue or either the Chromatics Classic. But once you have selected the style, click on Insert, select the style set. So from there, and when you're ready to submit your assignment, just click on Submit Assignment, which was, they've altered this one, this style, but the Submit key now is located at the top, what typically in the, no, along the top right. So setting up your program portfolio, you just click the once you are in, if you would like to start a new assignment from the Documents tab, you from your dashboard, you click the Documents tab, and in your Documents tab, if you would just like to just continue to start a new document, just click on New, and from the New function, you select the unit that you choose, whether it's going to be an assessment, whether it's going to be a portfolio, whether it's going to be a project. I typically like to use projects. And from you select the unit from the drop down menu, and you select the one that you choose, which one that your instructor asks you to, and you just give it a name, and you save as a new document. So from there, once the your assignment has been assessed, you can always look at the assessment by clicking on View Assessment. Okay, documents from your inbox. You can access documents that people have sent you from a while back, or from just by clicking on the inbox, and so it catalogs it for you, or it keeps it for you. So there's no need to ask for the save function because it automatically saves for you. All right, how do you share a file? I've had this question asked several times. How you share a file? Well, first you click the share feature, and it will give you a dialog box. And from there, you click the advanced sharing options. And from the advanced sharing options, it would take you to, I already have these, from the advanced sharing options, it would take you to a dialog box. So after clicking the advanced sharing options, you click advanced access options. And from there, you click shared. And then I always ask my students not to make it public until they are ready to. And then afterwards, click save and finish, which is, yeah, just save and finish. And after that, everything's done for you because it automatically saves. Well, this is just an example of how some of the portfolios should look. And you can see how I asked Erica to add a picture into her teaching philosophy of teaching, and she wrapped the text around. Instead of just attaching documents, students should copy and paste their assignments into the portfolios, and you can see how it looks. It may take some time just to get it to look the way that you would like for it to, but you just spend that time necessary on the front end rather than on the back end. So you have to really start your assignments ahead of time. And you see another example of the brochure, and within the brochure is the philosophy and classroom rules and just report card dates. These are all things that I ask my students to include inside of their portfolio. And there's schedules there, and just an example of how some portfolios look. And this is just another example where she added just a list of multiple choice questions in for an assessment piece. And you can also, like I said, import images. And from what your instructor will see is just how many students have actually accessed or submitted their assignments. And if, as you can see, no students have submitted assignments in this course or this course because it was early on during the semester. Um, but from the if you lose where your template is located, just merely click on the Documents tab, and you'll find it listed inside of your documents. And from there, if you have multiple documents saved and you are not sure which one that you need to use, you look at the date modified. That tends to help me to identify which document that was edited. Uh, well, which one was the last document edited. All right, and like I said, when you are submitting documents, here's that submit button. You just click continue to submit, and that's it. And if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email or contact me at any time. Contact me at any time. Sorry about that. At Mr. Stinson34 at gmail.com. But eventually, I will have this video posted onto this website, so you are more than welcome to write this down so you have access to it. But other than that, thank you for watching.